Chateau Shell is cracked. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait for you to witness the absolute slaughter that this level 80 tier 3 is able to do on some of the most difficult content I have unlocked in Marvel Future Fight, period. This is an absolute game changer for the speed class, even though she's not a speed type, right? It's nutty. She just rips through this content. I know this doesn't seem that fast, but trust me, for a non-tier 4 to be doing this, like, how's she doing this, you know? Nice steady targeting on the 5th skill there. Easy rotation now with a judgment. We're using a mighty judgment here, ladies and gentlemen. No brilliance, no giga goofy stuff. And we're already, right, less than a minute in, and we already have a third of his HP gone. Look at this. Look at that damage. When it, bro, she rips. She rips. She's, in my opinion, she's the best level 80 in the game. For World Boss Legend. She's the best level 80 in the game. And the thing is that saying she's the best level 80 for World Boss Legend kind of just means she's the best level 80, because not that many characters are good for other content at level 80. Like, you know, I mean, Hulk is not bad at PvP at level 80, but then of course the tier 4 bump is huge. But you're already getting so much value. Some people don't push past stage 9. I'm on stage 64, fam. We're on stage 64 and she's cruising. She's cruising. Imagine at tier 4. She just obliterates. Why did the volume go down? Bruh, my fat fingers keep lowering the volume. I'm just trying to hear myself yell about Shadow Shell. Nah, but for real, she's crazy. Like, and she's so tanky too. That's another thing that's underrated about this situation. That's hard to tell, but the bosses actually hit really hard. Remember how we were all laughing about how level 80 Storm would die on stage 49 of Ultron? Yeah, we're like 15 stages above that, right? So where Storm is like having a bit of a difficulty with the damage that he puts out, Shadow Shell literally is like, yo, let me face tank this bad boy. I'm just gonna face tank this. So the difference there is astronomical. Astronomical. Okay, chill. I don't know why she did the awakening skill. That was weird. Anyways, I wanted to show you that she's actually even good for the optimization phase because of the movement on her first skill. You can kind of do a little drive-by with her hits, but it doesn't matter here because we got him. Like, this is absolutely wild. Like, 2+ minutes to go. Are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. That's insane. That's actually insane. I had to show you guys the full run. This is actually insane. Okay, this is actually so strong. I'm going to go over the build, and I'm going to give you a comparison here, because I know you guys are wondering for a comparison. I will give you a comparison. Okay, so the build here, we do have the Mighty Judgment. It's the type amplification. It's not even the highest roll, so you can get, like, it's halfway to the highest roll. You can get a higher roll here. The all attack and the chain hit is very good, right? We're very close to the limit on both of those, to the cap. So I'm very happy with the rest of the roll. But it's not a perfect judgment, mighty judgment by any means, right? And I wasn't even prioritizing charging it up. I was kind of just playing her like she had a regular judgment. To be honest with you, I was not prioritizing charging it up. I could have probably got a couple more charges out of it and done damage a little bit faster, but I'm just not used to playing with mighty CTPs with every single character, so I forget from time to time. So I think the run could have been a little bit faster. Obviously, there's always a little bit of user error unless you get a perfect run in. Power of Angry Hulk stage 12, and then no Odin's Blessings. Like, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? For this kind of build, this build is not that impressive, right? I'm rank 1100, and she's ripping the content. For comparison here, right? I want to show you guys for comparison with the same team, and again, there's always user error. Black Widow could have been played a little bit better by me. I'm not the greatest Black Widow player. She finished that stage with 43 seconds left. Now, it was a particularly annoying run with Ultron doing some stuff, so I'd probably add, to be generous, I would add 30 seconds to this clear. That's still 45 seconds slower than Shadow Shell at tier 3 level 80. Now, if we're going to go a little bit deeper into the analysis, Black Widow does have a much better build than Shadow Shell in terms of Odin's Blessings, right? On the Odin's Blessing side. However, she also has the artifact, but it's not for PvE. It doesn't increase her damage. However, she does have a Mighty Rage. As good as Rage is, we know that it's just straight up worse than Energy and Judgment and Mighty Destruction for World Boss Legend content. We know that it's better for ABX. We know that it's better for ABL. We know that it's better for GBR, but it's worse for World Boss Legend. That's how the devs have designed these CTPs in order to force you to make a decision. So Black Widow does not have the optimal World Boss Legend clear build, whereas Shadow Shell does. However, I still think that's pretty crazy. I genuinely think that that's pretty crazy how strong she is, considering I have no... This is very little investment. Like I do not let people kid you. Getting a character to level 80 is not that expensive. And oftentimes, rather than building more tier 3s, getting a couple of characters to level 80 can serve a much greater purpose. She's so freaking tanky. It's absolutely crazy. So good. So yeah, I wanted to bring that to your attention and show you guys. We're going to go through more content now, but I just wanted to make that comparison and just make it clear how busted she is at level 80. Another test here. We know Judgment is not that good for GBR. We also know that level 80s are not as good as tier 4s for GBR. Let's see how she does. We have the tankiness. We have the V-pad skill to get us through the bad times, aka those purple lines. She's doing all right now. I wasn't sure if Wave was going to be a better lead than She-Hulk, but I wanted to be kind of different, so I went ahead with She-Hulk. It's probably not that different, let's be honest. And for those of you wondering why Shuri over Valkyrie, Shuri has an insight and Valkyrie does not. So I had to make sure if I was swapping it, because Wave has an insight. So if I had to make sure if I was swapping them out, that I would be... I didn't have enough time to press 6, all right, with that last rotation. Honestly, this is not bad. We're going to have more time to prioritize charging up the CTP. I kind of reminded myself earlier in the video. All right, a minute and 5 on basically a full carry. If you're doing over 90% of the damage by yourself, you're doing a full carry. Don't take me... Yeah, but this is where, like Supergiant and like any other character with a Judgment, this is where the damage is going to fall off pretty hard. This is where it gets hard to watch. This is kind of slow, I'm not going to lie. We're up on the 4-minute mark. Maybe I had my expectations a little too high. It's not really fair to put a level 80 tier 3 without a rage into GBR and expect big things. Like there is no tier 3 level 80 that's going to do this really fast kind of thing. On a full solo anyways. Unless you give them a rage, of course. Mighty, brilliant rage, different story. However, survivability is no question. Shouldn't have procced that early. Survivability is no question. Super tanky. We keep dodging the mindless zone. I love it. 5 minutes into this fight and I've never seen the mindless zone. Did it again. Oops, I did it again. This fight lasts forever. How did that not trigger the... Okay. Don't send me. Don't send me. No! One shot the stupid mindless one. We can literally call him stupid without it being rude because he is mindless. Literally. It's in his name. So, about a 6.5 minute clear. Yeah, that's not bad. And so with 13,10875,832 damage in 6 minutes, so that's 12, 24, 36, 379. I'm only doing about 4.5 million damage per second. So you'd want to see that at least, like, you'd want to honestly triple that. You want damage above 10 million for a very, very fast GBR clear. But that's honestly not bad. I want to show you guys something different because obviously she's insane in World Boss Legend, but also, you know, balance it out with showing you that with the wrong, with not the wrong build, but with a build that is not synergized for GBR, she's much more pedestrian. So yeah, wanted to highlight that there. But yeah, she's absolutely nutty, boys. Absolutely nutty. And yeah, probably the best level 80 in the game. So hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.